Hi guys, it's Alana Lowe's here, Moval's moving guru. See, it's Christmas time, woo! My favorite time of the year, Christmas decorations, my favorite Christmas earrings are on. But if you're moving house at this time of the year, you could be feeling a little bit stressed. But with a little bit of planning and sorting, you can easily make this an enjoyable and quick and fun and stress-free time. So stay tuned, I've got some great tips coming at you now. Christmas time and the holiday season is such a common time for people to move house. Particularly if you're moving interstate, kids might be starting a new school in the new year, or you're starting a new job, but you are combining two very stressful and busy times, Christmas and moving house, into one. So let's plan out a clear plan of action. My first tip, book your removalist well in advance, because you want to make sure that you can get the day and the time that you want. And even though at most times of the year you can get a booking with a removalist with only a few days notice, this is one of our busiest times. So I would hate for people to miss out on the day that they want and the removalist they want. So jump onto moval.com.au, pop in a request straight away. You can book instantly as well. You can also get all your connections for your new place all sorted in the one place. Number two, start your packing as early as possible. When Christmas comes around, it's really busy. There's lots of, work Christmas parties, kids Christmas parties, friends Christmas parties, presents to buy, presents to wrap. It's such a busy time, so really start early and start getting everything packed away so that you're not leaving it to the last minute, which can add extra stress for you. Particularly in Australia, pack away things that you just don't need at the moment. So winter blankets, winter sheets, doonas, jumpers, ski jackets, whatever it is that you don't need, pack it away, get it sorted, get it into a box and get it into a spot where you know that everything is going to be packed, sorted, less stress. My next tip is to make a list and plan your task. We have a great checklist on the Moval webpage on our blogs that you can download and print out as well. It's a moving house checklist, which will take you right through all the different steps that we've got. I've also linked you to a video all about it up here as well. That's the first list that you're going to make. Then you're going to have another list because you're going to have numerous events and get-togethers and that. So your calendar, list out everything that you've got on over the coming month leading up until Christmas and to when you're going to be moving house. Second list. Third list is going to be all your Christmas presents, and make sure you document the Christmas presents that you've bought, where they're coming from. If you're like me, I end up having to get Christmas presents shipped to places where I'm traveling to, whether it's Sydney or whether it's Mildura. I can never remember what I bought, where it's going to be shipped, unless I write a list. So that's why I have to do that and double check that things are arriving, because Australia Post, the delivery system is a little bit funny at the moment. We want to make sure that everything and everyone gets the present they deserve at Christmas. Now my next tip is when it comes to Christmas Day. Plan out the festivities. What are you doing on Christmas Day? Are you having a few hours of packing? Who knows? Are you unpacking because you've just moved in? Make sure you plan it all out and adjust your expectations accordingly, because you really want to enjoy the time that it is on Christmas and also the new house that you're going to be moving into or have moved into. So just really plan out what's going to be happening on Christmas Day. My next tip is to make sure your house admin is all under control. Now is not the time for it to get out of control, because you don't want to be standing in line at, say, Australia Post for a change of address form that you need to complete for hours on end, because it can get really busy during December. Have a look online. They would have changes address available to you online as well. Just keep everything in order that you need. Stay on top of it, even if it means spreadsheeting some dates that you need to confirm some administrative things by, and just really keep on top of it, because you want to be getting into the new year as well, and particularly if you're dealing with school administration, work administration, you want to be on top of it coming into the new year. My My next tip is about Christmas shopping. If you can, do it all online. It is going to save you so much time because you won't have to be spending time at the shopping centres, travelling to and from, but you can also get presents if you're travelling or if you're going to be in your new place and say it's interstate or in a new city, you can get things shipped directly to where you're going to be as opposed to having to cart it all around. But like the previous tip, make sure you document and keep on top of the administration of all the Christmas shopping because you don't want to get to Christmas Day and realise you haven't bought your favourite aunt or your favourite uncle or your nan or your pa the present that you were supposed to get them. My next tip is all about packing and packing those essential boxes. Pack one for each and every one of the people in your family. Also pack some maybe a little surprise delights in there for them so that when they open them in their new place and maybe it's Christmas Day or it's the day after Christmas, there's something little special in there for them. And don't forget to pack your ugly sweater. No, but seriously, pack things that you're going to need changes of clothes. You're going to need that, beautiful festive outfit that you might need for your lunch, but then a change of clothes to get into some daggy stuff if you're still packing or unpacking on Christmas Day. And just pack, I think, like I was saying, little special things in there is going to make the move all the more enjoyable and memorable. I mean, you're making memories here. It's Christmas time, so in the spirit of Christmas giving, maybe try and recruit some little helpers. They maybe want to come over, pop over, empty a box out for you or pack a box up for you, maybe bring you a plate of leftovers, Christmas ham, Christmas turkey, just those little things that people can help with you at Christmas time. I mean, people have generally got time off and probably more than willing to help around then. Maybe give them a cold beer, a cold glass of shardy, and just look after them if they do come and help you. Now my final tip, which I actually think is probably the most important one, is that if you get the chance and you're moving just before Christmas, or maybe it's on Christmas Day that you happen to be moving, unfortunately, but some people have to, get in, decorate the house if you can, even if it's just a little Christmas tree with some beautiful Christmas lights, so that at the end of the day you can turn them on and you can just remember all the fun that you've just had. You've made it really enjoyable and making beautiful memories for your family. Now if you've watched this and you've gotten some tips for moving stress-free around Christmas time and over this holiday season, I really hope that you have had or will have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year.